Welcome back to Professor Layton. I'm the voice of Dog. With me is Admiral H. Curtis.
Hey.
We're looking for the secret tunnel underneath the Thames that leads us into the secret research lab, where they research time.
With a bunch of wet scientists.
No one can stay dry. Try not to get wet in the time travel research center. Hello, Rabbit. What's up?
The polydimensional...
Polydimensional Research
Whatever.
Institute, yeah. Yes, we know, your sad story. By the way, I made a puzzle while I was having my Shawshank Redemption moment, crawling out of the sewers. The second fastest swimmer is standing next to the biggest person. I may have the biggest body, but I'm certainly not the fastest swimmer. I've got the sweetest swimsuit, but I'm no match for Big V. I'm the smallest, but I'll finish fourth. I'll beat the person beside me to win. Who is the fastest swimmer? You don't even have letters here.
Yeah, no, that's part of the trick. Okay, so the guy, the biggest body line is certainly B.
Yes. The smallest will finish fourth, so it's not A or B.
The smallest is A. Right?
And, well, it could be C, D, or E with the last statement.
The second fastest swimmer is standing next to the biggest person.
Oh, so that means that the last statement cannot be about C. So it has to be D or E. I see. Yeah.
This one's as good as solved. I knew it!
Each statement in turn excludes one other person. We are heading here.
Break the code.
For each of the 4 squares below, there is a way to display the numbers 0 to 9. Tapping each of the 4 buttons A, B, C, and D will change the numbers according to a hidden set of rules. Figure out the hidden rules and set all the numbers to 0.
Oh boy.
5.
Yeah, that rotates by 5.
3.
That adds 3.
This
That
subtracts 3.
3, or I guess adds 7. That adds 4? Yeah.
I might have to write these down. So A.
Yeah, press A once to get that 6 at the bottom, and then press D to get the 0 in the bottom left. No, press A once again.
Wait, I wanted 8s there.
No, that's fine. We have it. We had it.
We did? Oh wait, A is
Yeah,
5.
We have the two numbers above each other are equal, so we just have to press A and B a bunch, and still they are 0.
Right. Okay.
How about this? I knew it!
So you can solve that just by fiddling around.
Yeah. Wet Scientist.
Everyone is wet. Flora, you wanted this adventure, remember?
She did.
You didn't dress for the adventure, I'm sorry. Look, we've almost solved all of our mysteries. The game's almost over, guys.
Did we?
Yeah, everything has been solved, almost.
Hmm. Very relaxing in the sewers. I don't know about that.
As you do. It's a real chill place.
I mean, I'm not judging, but...
Oh, shit. Puzzle log. No one's smart enough to beat the boss.
How many puzzles do we have?
I
80
think
seems like a lot.
I think we have a 80.
I mean, we do.
We got
she said that,
106.
but- Oh, wow.
Here we are.
Time machine facility. Sure. Sure.
Did not think I was going to travel through time today.
I don't know, I think traveling through sewers is worse than traveling through time in this case.
Depends on which time you're going to.
I guess.
One of the 4 corner squares below, A, B, C, or D, will unlock this door when pressed. Start from the red square in the center and follow the order code shown at the top, red, blue, yellow, to find it. Also, you can't use the same square twice. Okay.
Okay.
Red, blue, yellow. Red, blue, yellow.
That's fine, go left and then up. Left, down. Left, up, left. That's probably C.
Wait. I mean, it is C, but I went the wrong way. Did I?
Maybe it isn't C. No, this looks fine. Red, blue, yellow, red, blue, yellow, red. It's A. We can go up to A.
Red, blue, yellow, red, blue, yellow, red. Yeah.
Cross your fingers.
Good job.
Did you see that?
We'd have been stuck forever, Flora. Thank you. Saved us all. It's about time. Kept you waiting, huh? It's just instant in there in the shadows. And now I like how Luke is like not really all that. Oh, you guys are roommates. I didn't fucking know that. I thought you were just some weirdo. Do not insult my flying machine! It is pretty silly looking, I remember. You were nice before. What the hell happened? Why don't you disguise yourself as someone who doesn't suck? We know your brand of pomade. To inspect this odd construction site, start at the orange arrow and pass through points A, B, C, D in order. Be sure to cross every beam and use every ladder, but your path can't cross except to pass over or under a ladder. In what order will you use the white ladders? Place the ladders numbered 1, 2, and 3 in the correct locations to solve the puzzle. So I need to go...
We would definitely have to start going down.
Yeah.
Like, otherwise, how the hell do we get to A before anything else?
Oh, right. In order. Okay, so...
And then through A.
All right, through A. But we need to touch everything, don't we?
Yeah, if we go down...
And our path can't cross except to pass over or under a ladder. Which means that I could do this, right?
Yeah, but we have to go to B first. Actually, I would go up.
Yeah, I know. I'm just demonstrating what I'm allowed to do in this puzzle. No, we want to go down, right?
I think we want to go up. Because if we go down, there's no way to us to get back to C after B.
I think
cut ourselves off.
I'm not sure I started correctly.
Oh wait, never mind. We can, we can actually go the outer. I forgot about the outer.
Which outer? Oh, you mean this way?
Yeah. So that goes from B to C.
Does that mean we can go over this way?
I think so.
But that gives us no way to get to D.
We have to use every ladder.
Yeah, this doesn't leave us a path. Need to leave a path to D somehow.
This is almost fine. Delete that lower, like from A going down, go instead up.
You mean from A? You mean this one?
No, the left of it, the one that goes through the white letter at the bottom.
Oh, this has to go up.
I think so.
Oh, I think I see what you mean. Yeah, this is way more sensible. But I don't use the white ladder. Or I guess I could. Right?
I mean, we can go up here and then left and then down. Or the other way around, it doesn't really matter.
Either way, the order we used the ladders was 1, 2, and 3. That was what we did.
Yeah.
And that's what the puzzle was asking.
Solved.
Nice.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Oh, so it turns out no matter what you do, you still use the same order of ladders. Okay. That must have been hell to design. I have many secret labs. Got secret labs all over the place, even here in the future. The materials seem like what? Oh.
A hidden puzzle in the water.
Half as old. Oh no.
I would not put my hand in that water.
No. 1 year ago, I was exactly half as old as you, said the younger one. The older sister replies, even 1 year from now, your age will be half my age. Here, look, if we split the numbers into 2 parts, top and bottom, they both give your age in a year's time. Ugh.
Oh boy.
Okay. 1 year ago, I was exactly half as old as you, said the younger sister. 1 year from now, the older sister will still be... wait.
That doesn't... huh? Huh?
It really... Also, what does that mean if we split the numbers into 2 parts, top and bottom? Like, does that mean physically cut the numbers in half?
I guess so?
Don't worry about their ages 1 year ago. The key is what their ages will be a year from now. Think about what it means to divide a number into a top and bottom half.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Yeah, it must be some kind of visual trick thing, but we're not looking at numbers here, so we don't have, like... Just gonna draw out some numbers. A 6 turns into a 0.
I guess it does. A 0 and a... what would the top half even be? I mean, it could be 88, which is 0, 0. But that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, 4 turns into a U. What are you getting at, game?
No.
Yeah, the only numbers that retain a numerical meaning even when they're cut in half are 1 and 8.
Yeah, okay. So if it,
Which I neglected to write. I neglected to write both
hold
those
on.
numbers.
maybe write an 18 and then cut that in half, and that becomes 10.
Yeah, so it means that she's 19.
No, she's 9.
She's 9? Oh, she's 9, and okay, yeah. How old is the little sister? Yeah.
Let's see if I've got this right. Well, that's settled.
Not sure about that one.
I mean, it works. It's just weird.
Not the way I would normally think about numbers.
Yeah.
Make your way from the green square to the red square 1 step at a time. What's the catch? Well, you can only move to numbers that differ by 1 from your current number.
Okay. Yeah, that's easy enough.
If you reach the goal following this rule, the door will open. Each number you touch will light up. Make sure all the numbers in your path are lit up before submitting your answer.
The top left is green?
Yeah.
Okay.
This one's as good as solved.
Yeah.
Sounds reasonable.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Crime, Luke. Big Luke, Small Luke, Crime Luke, all the Lukes are converging here in the future. Oh, hey, what's up? You guys doing any research here? You knew? Good. Oh, hello.
Oh, it's you guys again.
There's a tank! They have a tank! And a missile!
Oh, no. Well, the problem is now they can actually beat us up.
Yeah, they've got a tank. I wish I'd stayed in school. Oh? Alright. Is this a rotating puzzle?
No, are we going to murder them?
Oh no, it's a... Okay. There we go.
Okay. It's starting to look reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
No, just swap the top right ones.
There we go.
Yeah.
That should do the trick. Just as I suspected.
Now kill them! Now they are dead!
Oh no!
They'll live. Maybe. I don't condone violence, says the man who can make an improvised machine gun out of just things. Is this tank for building a time machine, or this ballistic missile? What are you working on here? Well, that's weird. Dangerous stuff.
They're dead.
They are dead. They are very much dead.
Don't try and play dumb.
Hello again. Shadow Sandbag, thanks for the bits. I don't know why that didn't read out. I apologize, so I'll read it for you. Here is a puzzle, Luke. If two men are aged 30 and 35, and we assume they both have had an average lifespan, how many hours of sleep will I lose for killing them? Should have read out for 100 bits. My apologies. Perhaps I need to adjust the thing. Wow, the real Professor Layton. I only met the fake one. Extremely heavy puzzle door. Layton thinks he can still reason with Dimitri.
I mean, he played quite the villain. I'm not sure about that, but okay.
The orange plus sign shown in the top left corner below is hidden somewhere in the green grid. It's the exact same size and shape.
Boy.
Can you find it? All right. Whoa. 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 All right.
Not like that. How much is that? That's two.
It's 2.
2 squares for each part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah, kind of like this.
But we're just missing one piece.
That could work. Nope.
Nope. This doesn't work either. This does not work.
Oh, I see it. It's in the top right.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Yeah, like that.
Oh.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Uh-oh. Oh, geez, that is a lot of guns.
Oh boy.
Aha! So this is where you sneaky sneaks have been hiding. There'll be no getting away this time.
Oh,
Oh!
Oh no!
That's the
We're
correct
trapped.
answer.
Quickly, follow me.
huh?
Mystery woman.
Who are you? My eyes must be playing tricks on me.
A very valid question.
You're Professor Layton, are you not?
Claire? Is it you?
No. I'm Celeste, her younger sister. I've been trying to uncover what really happened to Claire. I know she was quite fond of you, Professor.
All mysteries solved. Game over. Time to go home. Good job,
Yeah.
guys. Good job. Layton, what happened on the day of the explosion? What happened on the day of the incident? Well, time for me to do some bullshit. This town has kept a secret from you so large it defies the imagination.
The answer to everything lies in the old father's embrace. It is there we will meet next.
Hey, what's up? Just you? You're the only one that made it?
Did the rest all go after Don Paul?
Yeah. We didn't accomplish a whole lot here, did we?
No, not really.
We're really bad at infiltrating. At least we talked to future Layton when we went to his, tower. He went to his tower. Luke, this was 5 seconds ago.
The answer to everything lies in the old father's embrace. It is there we will
5 seconds ago. Luke. We don't need to
Celeste
go
was
into the
clever
flashback
trying to give us
dimension.
a hint as to our next rendezvous point.
The future is just a shared
She
hallucination.
used a code to hide our meeting place from the... But what could that
Ah, we
code
already had
possibly
that. They
mean?
wouldn't use
Yes,
the
we
same
did.
twist twice.
We did do
Think
that.
of it as a puzzle, Luke. Though I suspect the answer to this puzzle will be much more than our next meeting place. I'd wager that it's also the family's secret headquarters, and where Dimitri's been hiding.
Are we gonna do that?
If that's the case,
There's some
it's
real
even
good
more
stuff-
important
cost
that we
stuff
find
coming
out
up if
where
so.
this place is.
Yeah, we need to
Luke,
do that.
do you remember seeing a flyer for a restaurant named the Thames Arms on the way here?
Yeah, we hung out there.
That's where Celeste will be waiting for us.
At the Thames Arms? But how did you work that out?
Well, Luke, have you ever heard of Old Father Thames? Rivers are often personified in folklore and literature, and the River Thames is no exception. When Celeste said that the answer lies on the Old Father, the father she was talking about was Old Father Thames.
Why is this all voice acted?
Oh, I get it. And an embrace happens in someone's arms. In this case, the arms of the
I feel like there are much more important scenes to voice act instead. If
No,
you
we
want,
have to guide you throughout. We have to make sure the player is engaged and knows what people are talking about.
If we were allocating budget to voice acting certain scenes. This is not one I would pick. Just saying.
Yeah, not all. Well, that B one was mysterious too until they pulled that
Yeah.
joke, and it was like, okay, I see what you're doing here. Layton is going to drop a bit more information about that incident.
Like that, for example. That would be good to voice act.
Yeah, actually, that should have been voice acted. This stuff about the incident should be voice acted. This lab was like hidden in the middle of a freaking apartment or housing district.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and then Professor Layton learned that he has no political power. And he gave up. There were several pages missing from his notebook that we took. That immediately jumped out at me because why would he do that to his own notebook? To the arms.
Let's go.
God damn it. Man, you're not even far from the last place we saw you at. Gulmen comrades. Man, how do you even exist? What are you, some sort of like collective unconscious of just dialects?
Clearly.
Il mondo, non? I hate
You
it.
don't pronounce the last N in French. Just no.
Okay. I get my accents mixed up a little bit when I think about what this guy is saying.
Fair.
It's almost as if accents stop making sense.
This guy should be voice acted. I would
This guy
love to
should
try
be
to
voice
figure this
acted.
out.
Pay that guy a lot of fucking money, but get a voice actor for him.
Ah.
Below is a chart with a cardinal direction written in each square. The top of the chart, however, isn't necessarily north. When looking at the chart from the proper orientation, you can start at a certain square, and moving in the direction written in each square, pass over all the other squares. Oh boy. Alright, well let's assume A first. East will always go this way. So it wouldn't work, would it?
Yeah, it's not that.
Alright, gotta turn
What?
my head.
What if east is down?
Oh, jeez.
Like if east was down.
Oh, wait. It would work. Hang on. It would work if... No, it would not. A does not work. Right. A will never work.
Well, actually, if east is left and north, that might be it. If east is left and you start at the center,
I thought east is right.
well, east is technically right, but we want to figure out the actual orientation of the thing.
You're talking with regards to if B. If we're looking at what letter are you looking at where east is?
I guess it would be from C.
Right, because it would be upside down.
Yeah. Does that work? Like if we go east left and then north down and then west right and then west right and then south up and then south up, yeah, that works.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's C.
Yeah. Wait, did you say C or D?
C.
C. That's
Bottom.
That's what I thought.
That should do the trick.
That's a good catch because I don't know if I
Just
can
as I
turn my
suspected.
head or stay upside down long enough to figure that out.
Tomo gracias, Monsieur San. Whatever. This is
God.
impossible.
I know, it just, you can't even say it. It's like, your brain can't wrap your head around the amount of accents you're supposed to use. The truth.
Hell yeah.
Hello.
Oh, what are you doing here?
Yggdrasil.
Gracias.
Yeah, there was a thing for that. Why wasn't there one for the other? Well, thank you for the bits, Yggdrasil. Prime Minister may have something to do with that place, maybe a little.
Why is Kelby stuck on all these puzzles?
He gets really stuck on puzzles.
Clearly. He should be doing something else.
Probably. There's a treasure hidden below one of the tiles in this room. The only clue is a handwritten note. Follow the arrow to find it. Which tile should you
boy.
lift?
Okay, so there's an arrow hidden somewhere in this image. I'm bad at these.
It's not this. This is not our arrow. In this dirt clod here is not the arrow.
This is not. I mean, it sort of is, but I feel it would be clearer than that. You know?
Are my tiles on the walls? Okay, they're not.
It tends to be really obvious once you see it.
That bird is pointing down. I was looking at like the sunlight, but that does not make an arrow in any way.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go with my obvious answer.
I've got a good
I
feeling
think that's
about
wrong.
this one.
Yeah, it's not correct.
I must have overlooked something.
It's definitely in there.
Somewhere.
It's not the dog. Nothing very sneaky is going on. There's actually an arrow somewhere.
Well,
Okay.
yes. But it's probably a composite of like multiple things.
Yeah.
But like once you see it, it's clearly an arrow shape. You know?
There is a dog, actually. Is it the dog?
Is that a dog? That looks
it's-
like I don't know, a llama or something to me.
It's not the dog. Or the monkey. So it can be any of these tiles, really.
Yeah.
Whoop! I'm sorry. I
I've
didn't
got a
mean.
good feeling about this one.
I did not
Oh,
mean
no.
to hit that. My bad.
Well, if at first you don't succeed.
I thought that was the erase button. My Picarats, no.
Whatever.
People are starting to see it.
I
Ah!
don't.
There it is. I see it. I see it. I see it.
That should do the trick. Just as I suspected.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
There you go. Took me a little while. Sorry, Inspector, but this has absolutely nothing to do with your case. What the fuck are you even doing? Come on now. What have you been doing since we got here in the future?
Not much, really.
Also, our group now consists of everyone. We're all walking around
Hell
together
yeah.
now. That is probably accurate, actually, Luke. Are you guys
You have
ready?
fun with- Absolutely.
Future Luke, Big Luke, there you are. Everyone's gathering. Right, Big Luke did not get into the pile? Come on.
Yes, he did. He's next to Flora.
Oh, there he is. I just saw an extra Luke and was like, yeah, there's Luke. And also Luke. Hey, what's up? Alright, everyone's here. It's time to solve some mysteries. Even though they've already been solved.
It's taken time, but I believe I've finally made sense of the bizarre events we've witnessed here.
You've worked it all out?
For the most part. Eh? Come
Don
on,
Paolo's
man,
drinking
now,
scotch. Good for
yes,
him.
of course. I have much to say about this city and its secrets.
No one wants to sit next to each
The London
other.
we are presently in, this London of the future, is a fake.
Fake London.
Hell
You don't
yeah.
say. You don't say. Are you saying time travel isn't real,
More
Professor
precisely,
Layton?
It's a set designed to make us believe that we've traveled 10 years into the future.
Do you understand what you're saying, Layton?
It's so ridiculous.
Do you understand what you're insinuating right now?
Because, you see, there is no time machine. Not here, not anywhere.
Really now?
What?
You know, the credibility of this simulation has been degrading over time. First there was Schrader, which felt a bit weird. And then there was Dean Delmona, which... Why would you have someone make up two different people, impersonate two different people, that
We were
one
all
very
led to
specific
believe
person
that the
would
clock
know?
shop was a portal to the future.
Almost like he needed Layton to believe that he was in the future. Really wanted them to believe that they were in the future.
But the truth about that shop is in some ways just as bewildering. The back room of the clock shop is no time machine. It's a lift leading down into the earth.
Deep into the Earth's core!
I love this reveal so much.
Let's do the time warp, or should I say, let's drop into the Earth's core! Away!
You mean to say we're underground right now? Precisely. You may have heard of subterranean caverns, as some of them house ancient ruins.
How do they simulate daytime and nighttime?
Some experts
What are they
theorize
doing?
that these caverns pepper the entire Earth. What I've seen here leads me to conclude that Dimitri used one such cavern to build this false London.
Surely someone would try and walk out of London and notice that they hit a wall.
You
That they
think
hit-
so?
That they hit the Truman Show-esque wall at the edge of the Thames.
It's as if we're standing in the largest film set ever created.
Ah! Right after I say it.
What? I can hardly believe it.
Guys, you have to believe me, the Earth is hollow and it's full of sets to make us believe we've traveled through time!
So Dimitri is behind all this then? But why?
But why? Why would you do this?
That question stumped me as well.
Boy, I had no idea, I just thought it was real stupid.
Why would he go to such pains to make us believe we're in the future? It doesn't make sense.
It
Unless
doesn't make
convincing
sense.
people of this is the key to achieving his ultimate goal.
What kind of goal requires a setup like that?
It's simple. It seems that Dimitri never gave up his original dream of building a time machine. But though he poured all his energy into achieving this feat, the task was too large for one man.
Is it possible that Dimitri gave up on the whole time machine thing 10 years ago?
He needed other scientists to support his project, so he turned to the greatest minds in London. But to keep the scientists working for him, they needed to believe that they were in the future.
Why?
You can't go home, you're in the future.
Think about it, Luke. Dimitri couldn't imprison the scientists, not in the conventional sense. After all, who knows what kind of work they would produce under those circumstances? No, Dimitri needed a different approach to compel the scientists to complete his research.
Something was off about that voice acting line.
Little bit.
The scientists had to want the time machine to work as much as Dimitri did.
You think someone maybe had to, like, do a stand-in for a single line?
So he told them that they had been shot forward 10 years in time, stranded a decade from home. Dimitri misled the scientists, telling them that the time machine was an unfinished project. They thought they were stranded, and that the machine was their only hope of returning home.
Yeah, you better work on that time machine if you want to go home.
Ah, so that's why they were so willing to follow orders.
That's all I've been able to work out. Perhaps our friend here can fill us in on the rest.
I see you've caught on. Excellent work as always, Herschel.
You're not fooling anybody with that voice. You are not
The family
fooling
used this
anyone.
establishment as a hideout. Therefore, it seemed a bit odd that the bartender didn't so much as raise an eyebrow when we walked in.
Things were, like, way too amicable when we walked in here last time, asking about the mob owner. It was eerily quiet, and this guy did
I have
not
to give
really
credit where it's due.
make us think
I
about
never
anything.
imagined you work out so much of the plan yourself. I suppose I've no choice but to shut you up for good.
The whole story! Additional mysteries solved! That's also really good.
Yeah.
Oh, he changed. Put his hat on. Put his hat and suit on and his scarf. It's time. It's time
But he
for
kept
battle.
the stupid fake accent, obviously.
No. I think you guys should stay where you are. I may have put explosives all over this restaurant. Yeah, he's not very good at disguise, honestly. We've seen through his disguise, like, several times because of his voice alone.
Yeah.
He needs, like, a coach. Like, Don could maybe coach him to be better at deceiving people. Oh? Ah, okay. So, what do these mean? Oh, person and table. Okay.
Yeah.
So, in other words, there can't be any traps where there are people, right? And there are probably none where there are tables, right?
I would assume so.
Okay.
So we can start by like crossing off the 5 downs. Those are obvious.
All right. Well, just don't step there at all. Period. Or you will die.
Okay, that also solves the 3 across.
So safe and safe. This crosses off. Safe and safe.
Which means that those 2 are...
This one is an X.
At the very left, the topmost and middle one has to be access to like. I think that's all. Yeah, the very left vertical cross off the top one and the middle one, and I think that's it.
These are both safe, or
No,
they're both not safe.
Yeah, they're both mines.
Right, because we need 3 in this row.
Mm-hmm.
And that one is safe.
I think
There's
that's
my
all.
5 here. There's my 3 there. My 4 there. My 3 there. My 4 there. Good. Yeah, I remember this not being that tricky. No, suppose I have to let you go then. Unless, of course. Unless.
Oh no!
Oh no! It's in fact everything that isn't marked. Also, they're underneath you. You're standing on them. Is this a really bad bluff?
Weird. I remember this
I
being
should have
different.
known
I
I
guess they
wouldn't
changed this
follow
for the
you,
European
Ash.
version.
Oh yeah? Did they make you do a second part?
No, in
I've
the
worked things
European
out on
version,
my
the
own
puzzle
this
is
far,
like
but I need you to help make
it
sense of the
resolves
rest.
in like a shape that is an infinity symbol,
Oh.
You
and
must
like the
have
answer
had
is
some reason for
the
concocting a
bombs
scheme
take
this
infinite
wild.
time to explode.
Oh, okay. Weird.
I had a very good reason. It all started about 10 years ago. Bill Hawks and I were friends and colleagues. We worked in the same lab researching time travel. Our research meant everything to us. We poured our hearts and souls into uncovering the secrets of space and time. After months of progress, we had built ourselves a prototype time machine. It was finally time to test our work with a human subject. Bill thought we should use Claire as the first test subject. She was our lab assistant.
You couldn't use, like, a rabbit? Like a particular rabbit with a spiky collar?
I, of course, vehemently opposed this idea. I loved her too, you see. And though she didn't return my feelings, I didn't want to risk her getting hurt in the experiment. Around this time, I noticed a flaw in the design of our machine. I begged Bill to postpone the experiment, but he wouldn't hear of it. Sometime after the accident, I made a startling discovery. Unbeknownst to me, Bill had made a deal to sell the technology behind the machine's power source.
Hey,
Bill was a bit crazy, methinks.
perhaps. Thanks for the resub. Mage
Just a
Warren.
bit.
Apparently, a large corporation had offered him a very impressive sum.
Started thinking about selling the technology
Bill
and getting
knew
out
the
early.
machine wasn't ready for a human subject, but he needed to demonstrate its viability. We all know the tragic results of his decision. By the time I realized Bill planned to go ahead with the experiment, it was too late to stop. What have you done?
Oh, did the experiment work? Did it work, guys?
Because of Bill's greed, Claire was lost to me forever. Life is full of cruel twists. In the blink of an eye, I lost my life's work and the love of my life. To say I was a broken man would be an understatement. Bill, on the other hand, made a full recovery from his injuries.
Bill's fine.
He also completed the deal with the corporation, pocketing more money than most people see in a lifetime. He used his newfound fortune to climb the political ladder to the very top. He killed Claire and was rewarded with the most powerful seat in government. If that's not a cruel joke, I don't know what it is.
You're right. Let's kill the Prime Minister.
I can't pretend I wasn't bitter, and it was this bitterness that sent me back to my research. I thought that if I could travel to the past, I could rob Bill of all that he had won. Oh, of course, there was another reason why I wanted to go back in time. To save Claire from her fate.
Claire is no longer with us. There's nothing anyone can do to turn back time.
Do you really believe that?
I don't want to, but I do. I have just one more question for you.
What is it?
Someone's been using you as a pawn. Are you aware of this?
Oh?
What are you talking about?
You know, with what we just recently discovered, there's a couple of things that don't actually make sense anymore. Maybe one thing in particular.
Someone here masterminded a scheme even more awful than yours, Dimitri. And that person is there!
I think you're mistaken, Professor.
Big Luke.
No, there's no mistake here. And
Who
there's
are
no
you,
hiding it
really?
anymore.
Big Luke, who are
Or
you?
should I call you Clive?
I almost called him Clive earlier, by the way, in stream.
Nah.
I almost did it. I almost fucked up.
It took some time to put together the pieces of your plan. But when I finally understood it all, the sheer evil of it sent a chill down my spine.
What is he talking about, Clive?
You kept your true intentions hidden from everyone, Clive. Even your partner, Dimitri.
What are you saying, Herschel?
What are you talking about?
Clive was aiming for revenge on a massive scale. And you were nothing more than a pawn, Dimitri.
Tremendous work, Professor. You found me out.
Oh no, he's using his real voice. His evil voice.
Stop speaking in riddles, Layton. What's this all about? Clive, you lived next door to the lab that exploded 10 years ago. You were just a child then.
Yup. That's him.
That blast demolished half of the building you lived in. Reports indicate that 10 people were killed in the explosion, 2 of whom were your parents.
So I think that's one of the things that Layton was researching earlier.
Definitely.
It must have been a terrible
Wanted to
shock.
figure out
In the span
who
of a few
died.
seconds,
Exactly, who
you
is
lost
confirmed
your
to die
family
from this
and
explosion.
your home. When the initial shock wore off, it was replaced with anger.
Who has the most motivation to be angry about all of this thing that was mostly not
You
reported on
became
because the
obsessed
government.
with exacting revenge on those who had wronged you. You were lucky enough to be adopted by a kindly woman in her golden years, Constance Dove. Miss Dove's extreme kindness was matched in scale only by the enormous fortune she possessed.
Ah.
You two lived quite happily as a family for a time. Sadly, it wasn't to last. Miss Dove departed from this world 5 short years later, leaving her fortune to you. Before long, you graduated from secondary school and took a part-time job at a prominent newspaper.
He's got his whole biography.
Considering your sizable inheritance, I don't think you took the job for pocket money.
He also noticed that this kid had a lot of money, but still took a job.
You were searching for something. Using the newspaper's resources, you finally hunted down the men responsible for your misery.
Got into journalism, information, data gathering. Gathering.
You knew that both Bill Hawks and Dimitri Allen were responsible for the explosion. Armed with this information, you concocted a plan to avenge your parents. First, you befriended Dimitri and convinced him to resume his research on the time machine. Then, you used your inheritance to set up this elaborate facsimile of London. With your stage in place, you used your contacts in the press to find the best scientists in the country.
How much money would that take, actually?
I don't know, maybe a few $1 billion at
After
least.
all, you would need quite a bit of help to complete this time machine.
How rich was this woman?
You then proceeded to lure these brilliant men into your trap. However, unbeknownst to Dimitri, most of your staff were not working on the time machine.
Yeah, did you guys notice a couple weird things in that research facility?
What?
Clive had secretly reassigned many of the scientists to a different project.
Oh, you know, I usually research time,
You
but
might
if you
think
want
of it
me to
as his
research
pet project.
weapons, I can do that as well.
We don't have all day, Layton. What was the second project?
What was the second project?
A weapon designed to cause destruction on an unimaginable scale.
A weapon? Is this true, Clive?
And I thought scientists were supposed to be observant. While you focused on your machine, I had a different goal. Though some may call it revenge, I prefer to think of it as justice over single-minded scientists and corrupt politicians.
What are you saying, Clive?
Enough explanations. Let me show you.
Huh? Oh no, not again! This keeps happening!
Why is no one running off?
No, no,
there?
plant!
Everyone else is just sitting there. What are you guys doing?
Look, I still got some tea left. That was a bit of a swift drawing there. I understand they need some interstitial frames for all this. A weapon to surpass
So good.
Metal Gear. Oh no. We have let our mobile fortress loose in our fake underground stage, which is underneath the real London. Oh my god. It has a lot of guns. This is not a thing that shows up in Layton games.
It's so good.
You don't have these this isn't like, this is so great for this game. Yeah, this is just Alexander with a bunch of guns stapled to it.
This is so effing dumb and I love it so much.
Same. Thank you for the resub, Shadow Sandbag. All right. How I think I should I leave the rest for next stream?
I think so. I think
Yeah.
there's still a bunch left.
There's still a bunch left,
You know.
but that is a good place to leave off.
Yeah, definitely.
We also have puzzles to go to. Yeah, there is still orphan puzzles that we need to do. So we will next Saturday, guys. Next Saturday afternoon at noon MST, 2 p.m. EST, we will finish Professor Layton versus the future. It should be a good time. We will confront Clive and Metal Gear.
Yes.
We must save London, underground. We must save future fake London and present real London. Thank you again, Admiral, for hanging out. Thanks for people who threw all those bits. Thank you very much. Good to see. And all you guys who resub, much appreciated, as always. We'll have, if you're sub to me on Patreon or in the Discord, please pay attention because I will have a vote going up when I figure out what kind of stuff I might want to do for a Tuesday stream. So we'll figure that out, and we'll see you then. And thanks again, Shadow Sandbag. Man, what a good game. What a good third act twist.
This is so incredibly good.
Because I like the diabolical box twist is pretty good. It's silly as hell, but I'm still kind of like, oh, this is dumb enough that I still enjoy it. This pushes it though, and it's great. I love there is a damn fortress underneath London. Hidden in the core of the earth that they've been working on. It's not a time machine, it's Metal Gear. How did you not see this coming?
That makes way more sense.
Thank you, Jaziel.
Professor Layton versus not actually the future.
It's not the future! We're not fighting the future, we're fighting the present. Man's inhumanity to timelines. Thank you very much, guys. You have a good rest of your afternoon/weekend. Let's find out who I'm gonna host for today. Who is streaming right now? Oh yeah, Ty's playing some Fightcade stuff. Pass you over to him. Alright, you guys, have a good one, and we'll see you later.